Hey, what's up, man? So today we got King Yella back, man. What's up, King Yella?
Man, what's the deal, Big Witty?
Not much, man. Chilling, man. There's a lot going on in this hip-hop scene, man. What's going on with you?
Just living, man. Living, and staying out the way, man. Dodging these feds, man. They coming to get everybody, man. You better tuck your tail, Joe.
Man, staying out the way, man. You've been going viral left and right, I see, man. What's going on?
Oh, man, you know, slight word.
Now, you mentioned the feds, and we're going to get to that a lot later, but, man, I wanted to ask you about some situations that's been going down actually behind the bars, man, to kick things off. Now, I know you've heard of this Tory Lanez thing and what's going on there. Now, what do you think is up with this whole Tory Lanez getting stabbed situation?
Oh, man, they set Tory up, Joe. They set Tory up. Now, all of a sudden, the people coming out talking about he never was the shooter, the security that was in the car. Y'all should have said all this at the beginning. What's going on? Why all of a sudden now y'all writing petitions and all this trying to get the man out? You should have never put the man in there. What if they would have killed that man in there, man? He in jail for something he ain't do. The world looked at him crazy thinking that he shot this girl that never even made sense. Why would he shoot her? Why is Tory grabbing the gun and shoot Megan Thee Stallion? Like, it never made sense anyway. But
it was hard. It was a tough one because he allegedly said dance, dance and all that. Like, it seemed wild, man. It seemed like some wild accusations, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know how to judge it. But now you have politicians, I mean, state representatives, Congresswoman, she's taken it to the table and said that they've got evidence that'll prove he's innocent, man. So what do you think about all that?
Yeah, they are, because they knew he was innocent through the gate. That's what I'm saying. It was bull. They knew what was going on through the gate. They put that man there already, probably to try to that man life up, just because her best friend really shot her and she ain't want her best friend. But all you had to do was go with it. Initially, you said you stepped on glass. Now all of a sudden, shot you. Like, the story never added up. Everything just sound bull. Now, come to find it, your best friend the one that popped your ass. That's what they were saying. Or whoever, well, one of the white girls or whoever that was, they said pop. But she ain't want the girl to get locked up or the girl to get in trouble. So let's put it on the Canadian. He's not from the United States. Let's get the Canadian out of here. That's our goof.
Fleshed him, man. Fleshed him. Or at least tried to, allegedly, right?
It's all good because he'll get that overturned. He gonna get a big-ass lawsuit.
Who? Now we gonna go into some dark territory and some conspiracy theory, right? Now, a lot of people are saying that the reason why the guy who stabbed him in jail was a backdoor way of preventing something like that from happening. You know what I mean?
You said to prevent what from happening?
To prevent him from getting, because this dropped the day he got stabbed. Like, all this came out.
Yeah, I told you they were trying to kill his ass. Let's get rid of him. He got hit 14 times. He's supposed to be dead. Food went in there, got busy. It was a hit, man. They put a hit on Tory, man. Them people all in cahoots, man. Them people all behind it, man.
Now, what do you think about this dude's story that Tory Lanez allegedly insulted his wife in the visiting room or something like that? And then you saw a lot of comments like, oh, he said something about his queen and all that. And then I talked to another guy by the name of Big Mike from O Block. And this is besides the point, but he gave you a lot of props for being a blogger and live streaming and doing your thing.
I ain't even see it, but shout out Big Mike, man. I don't care. Big Mike living his life out the way, man. Big Mike seen the streets ain't about nothing. No matter what them people try to say that man did or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even if he did whatever he did, sometimes in life, they gonna say whatever. Big Mike went in there. King Von could have had life. If Mike ain't going and change that statement, even if he did at the beginning, because this is what people don't understand. Sometimes in life, when you young or whatever, do get scared. Get scared. People don't understand that. People up. Sometimes people get in them situations up. But in life, you might, but when you correct your wrongs, I could admit, I salute, man, because he could have went, even though when you looking at it, like, if I was still thugging in the streets and doing what I was doing, I probably looked at it crazy. But like, being a man and living the way I live, he did what he's supposed to do, G. He did. spoke to him. Why you over there doing that? I thought you didn't say. But yeah, man, keep doing your thing, Big Mike, man. Stay out the way, man. Take care of your kids. What they talking about, man? You should get your ass on the internet and start vlogging. They obviously, your music going up, stay focused and stay on their ass. Get their ass pressure. Don't pop up every blue moon, because what I'm seeing from Big Mike is he doing the same Booski was doing. You got to come bring pressures. Get on their neck, because once you see you got a wave and a buzz like that, you got to apply pressure. Every day is something. Make your YouTube channel, vlog, and you can say they try to talk about people, so what? I'm Yella vlogger. This is money every day. I can take care of my family every day. I don't know what I'm doing. They say get money, not how to get money. If rap not bringing in the revenue I need to make to take care of my family, then I'm going to vlog, and it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, it's to take care of my family, take care of my kids. Anything else is irrelevant. Anything else is irrelevant. So, you know, Big Mike, man, quit pressure on their ass, bud. Your music, I was with his first song he dropped, with his interviews. I got to go watch the one where you said he bigged up me. But, you know, it's all love, man. I don't care where a nigga from. As long as you doing what you supposed to do and moving righteous and living how you supposed to live, man, I salute you. BD, GD Stone, that's why Yella, how? This a BD I'm talking about right now, right? From O Block, gang. It's all love, gang. I'm not tripping on nothing. And it's Wooski brother, so it's all love, twin.
Yeah. Now, he had a theory where he believes that, man, he called it a smoke screen. He said they said that said that Tory Lanez did something that he probably did in jail just to open it up so they could stab him. He's called it a smoke screen. They said that they use in jail or whatever. Like, they'll set it up, and when the story is told, it makes it seem like you were fighting or something, but the whole initial reason behind it was to get that person to stab him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was some bullshit. Yeah, it's always, man. Set up, man. Set up the way, yeah. The over for the under, man. It was everything. How the news break the same day. Like, it's already premeditated, man. It was already everything. This is not nothing that they just, let's talk. Nigga, this was already. Whoever went in there and did that, they set him up to go do that. It wasn't just what a coinky dink. It wasn't a coincidence that happened like that. It wasn't.
Yeah, this definitely screams of something bigger at play, man. And now that you got all these big people like your Drakes and all these people pushing the petition, and your Amber Rose and all these people, now what do you think, man? Now, it was reported just a couple of hours ago that Tory Lanez is going to be moved from the prison that he was at. What do you think they're going to make him go PC for the rest of his time now?
They can't make you PC. They can't make you PC nothing.
But what about the liability?
Man, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can't make me PC nothing. That man say them people made him PC. There, he's lying.
Okay, so what you don't think they can make him go?
They don't care about none of that, man. No big celebrity, small celebrity, don't matter. When I went to prison out here, when I hit the yard, I had to sign a waiver. Do you want to go on GP or do you want to go on PC? No, I'm not going to no PC or GP. But it's kind of crazy because they county out here at CCDC, they 23-1 me. I couldn't say nothing. They just made me do that there. But the prison is different. But the county, because the county, I don't know how they stuff ran. Anybody with it, whatever, your case, you got a big case or a big name and stuff like that, they will. But when you hit that yard, when I hit that yard, that man said, hey, listen, man, you can sign a waiver to walk the yard. They want you to PC, but you sign this waiver. Hey, if something happened to you, it's on you. I said, well, whatever happened to me is on me, nigga. I'm walking this yard, though. I ain't PCing nothing. That's how.
Okay, wow, man.
And definitely the feds, they definitely ain't giving you the chance for that. Because guess what? That's what the feds is built. If people don't understand, the feds was made for people with names, for the biggest people. So you think you gonna come in and say, I'm finna PC? The feds don't even have PC. You just going to the shoe. Ain't no PC in the feds. You just gotta, once you go up, you gotta leave that yard. Ain't no PC. Once you go up, you gotta leave that yard. And then guess what? Now gonna drop the paperwork, they're gonna send it, and every yard you go, guess what? You're gonna get ran up every time because you ran off the yard. So now you can't walk on. Then you're gonna have to go to a dropout yard. So now that's where you'll be like a PC yard or something like that. But like a PC just on the yard and you could be over there and we over here? Nah, hell no.
Okay. Nah, that makes sense. And I think he's in the California state system. That's why he's at Tehachapi. So I'm not sure how it's going to work out from here on out. But
yeah, but they going to get him off that yard and going to send him to another yard. And if he in PC, that was a choice that man made. And he might say, but you on the PC, I don't know. Well, I don't know. PC, it look like PC be back there having a lot of fun. Yeah, I asked Lil J about that, but.
Yeah, whoa. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Now, when rappers go in like Tory Lanez, and before we get off the Tory Lanez topic, do you think like originally it seemed like he was getting treated like like everybody else, like a star? So when there's a situation like a stabbing like this, like what goes on with the yard?
First of all, see, he not a member. I don't know, he out there thugging, the niggas act like they with him, but obviously he was paying for protection or whatever was going on, or taking care of niggas. And obviously, when something like that happened, because it's a race, it's automatically supposed to go up. That's hands down. He black, he got stabbed by a Mexican, it's going up like that. That's automatic. It's not that's how you know it was set up, dang. Ain't no way possible that you stabbed 14 times and the yard just stayed regular. Ain't no way possible. That whole was set up. The guards probably knew it was finna happen. Everything. Fool want to get his little clout, a little 30 minutes of fame with this shit. Ain't that, bro, you can't even do it. Like, you touch him up, automatically, bro, that gonna shake.
Yeah, that's what and Charleston White, I think, made that same point, and so did somebody else. They made that same exact point. It's like, hold up, he's got touched by somebody from another race. It's supposed to automatically go up.
That's automatic, hands down. There's nothing to talk about. It's growing up.
That's crazy.
That's how you know it was set up. It was bullshit.
All right, man. So, man, we'll get off the Tory Lanez topic, and we're just gonna move on to something else that's hot out there in the news, King Yella. Now, what do you think about these rappers from Chicago who have been having their way in the rap game for a while, but it seems like they're getting a little too comfortable? And I'm quoting Big Mike again, getting a little too comfortable out of town, specifically in spots like ATL, where you just had a situation where
Doodie Low?
Yeah, Doodie Low ended up getting robbed and shot. And they out there, doing I hate to say the greasy neck tour with his chain, but they really promoting his chain up out there. You know what I'm saying? Boosted it like, yo, we did that.
Man, listen, man. Doodie Low done went out there, got set up by one of them females, thought he would shake that ass time, thought he was finna get his little meat flop back. Yeah. Got his meat flop back, nigga. Pop. And that ain't being funny, gang. Y'all knew this. And I be hating, gang, because, this is the type of person I am. Because a lot of people take my charisma or me being sarcastic or just me being me and just think like, okay, I don't have to tell your story and be like, oh, because I don't feel sorry for I don't feel sorry for nothing for that's around us promoting violence and killing people or talking about killing people or doing what happened to you, nigga. It's supposed to happen to you because you living like that. You know what I'm saying? But, like to a certain extent, like, okay, when I speak on, I'm gonna give you the good with the bad. I'm glad that still alive, but you moving sloppy, you obviously moving, and I know, and this from my heart, it's just a feeling I have. I know he went down there, thought it would shake that ass time, trying to go meet up with a little bitch he done met on the gram or something, and them set him up. Because now you got Quando, Rondo, Cousin, and them, all these wearing his chains and watches and da-da-da-da-da.
Yep.
They popped you and took your, you got robbed and shot for thinking it's chicken ass. Y'all already in the tour with these. done died. Niggas done died on both sides. Like, come on, man. Then y'all want to play at other people's sin. You not locked in. They're like, oh, Yella, woo, I've been in Vegas for over these amount of years. Like, I'm, like, you know, it's Gucci. I'm no left, right, up, down, boo, doo, 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 doo. You can't do that. You ain't locked in like that. You think y'all locked in because you having a fame, don't really be thugging with, ain't never been in trenches, ain't never been in niggas' hood, ain't did nothing, but been famous and being cocky and arrogant around niggas, and niggas really want to eat you. But you got the fame, I'ma just let you have that. You know? Because that's really act.
Now, I saw your video you made in your initial reaction where you said, and I brought this up in other interviews, where you said that it seems like in Atlanta, they ain't really liked like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as OTF goes.
No, man. Y'all gotta understand, Atlanta is there's a lot of GDs in Atlanta, gang. There's a lot of GDs in Atlanta. So you niggas thinking that, like, you gotta think half of besides them, all the other GDs, folks in them is all down in Atlanta too. So y'all think because this the fame, see, this I'm be talking about. The BDs is this big, bro, but to the world it looks so big because niggas are so big and famous. But in reality, that's only a few of those. Like after this, if Durk don't come home, God forbid, right now, that BD wave is about to die out. You already seen the BDs going. You got the Bloodhound Vert BD taking up for going against the O Block. Oh, YoungBoy could come to YoungBoy could, like, niggas is already falling apart. Like, is already like knocked down the puzzle the thing, man. It's going down. It's over with. And they not that big, man. They never was that big. There's a couple of them. It just looked like that. Okay, and one thing about not giving this, the BDs always had money. They always had money. Like the older BDs, the niggas always had paper. So of course it was, you know, like niggas put the bag behind food and they always had some money. So, but nigga, yeah, they blissed the music industry early, you know what I'm saying? But literally, like, GD's just like, you know how many niggas in the industry that's GD for real? Some niggas just get famous and that don't even promote that they GD. But it's on this singers, R&B singers, some of your favorite nigga. I'm really comedians. Come on, man, from everybody, from Mike Epps to everybody. From man, I will put all. It's so man. Listen, man. You know, it's like there's a lot of, and I'm quite sure it's more famous GDs than famous BDs, for sure. There's more. That's just hands down.
Now, do you think at this point, and this clip was going viral as well, and I hate to keep going back to Big Mike, but he said that ever since FBG Duck died, it seems like OTF has been cursed. Do you feel like OTF has been cursed? Yeah, he said that. I swear he did.
Them have been dying and going to jail. Since Duck died, since Von died, since Von came. Yeah. See, it's called a gift and a curse. You thought y'all had something going. In reality, it looked good. But look, since Duck died, look what happened. Von died. Them niggas in jail. These niggas dying. Them niggas dying. These niggas in jail. Like, y'all, man. It's God don't like ugly, man. It's a hit. And man, it's God don't like ugly. Them niggas know God saw what they did, and this nigga, they got what they deserve, and that's just what it is.
Well, you could already say this part that, you know, Moo-Wop and those cats, they're in jail pretty much for life in the feds.
So that's just like getting killed too. Shit, they ass dead. That's dead.
Yeah. Then Von is gone, and if Von wasn't gone, he'd probably be in the feds with them. You know what I mean?
The same.
So it's like it's a crazy situation. So now then you have Doodie Low, which is he's been kind of the solo OTF guy out there holding the mantle by himself through all this, and he's down in Atlanta where the first thing I thought about, and I want your opinion on this, Lil Durk, during the heat of all that, like not too long after King Von had got shot, there was a shooting at Lil Durk's house. Remember that? There was a shooting. There was a shootout. His girl was involved in everything, bruh. So what would make him think that he's safe in Atlanta? I just wanted, like, especially be walking around with all your jewelry and everything like that.
Man, them niggas didn't say that's when them niggas got up out of there. Dirk wasn't just living in Atlanta when he died. None of them niggas live in Atlanta. Only nigga in Atlanta is Memo. Memo down. And Memo out, and Memo having his way, because he moving a whole other way. He f***ed them OTF niggas, you know what I'm saying? And not saying that he said it like that, but it is what it is. It's clear to the world that he don't f*** with them niggas, the niggas don't f*** with him. You see Dirk dissed them on the song, all this, so.
Memo is definitely going his own separate way. Like he's
Memo being himself, man. Memo being himself. Like that's why I f*** with Memo. Like Yella. Like you see what I've been me since a kid, gang. I've been the same way. I don't give a f*** what no nigga gotta say. Nigga play crazy on the internet. That's all you gonna do is play crazy on the internet. Cause if it wasn't only on the internet, why y'all ain't never saw nothing happen to me? Y'all ain't saw a nigga did nothing to me, man. Don't take all these interviews and y'all be seeing and all these what's we be doing? What this called? Skits, man. Y'all niggas, if you sit there and believe these illusions that we put out to the world, then that's on y'all. But nigga, come on, man. Come on, I put on your head to tell you it's raining. You just believe anything. Y'all believe anything. Oh, Yella got hit in the mouth with a bat. Oh, 607, knocked his tooth out. You believe anything. That's why we get y'all like that. Y'all ass stupid. It's the internet. Y'all believe anything. I can come on this. A lot of y'all right now, y'all gonna take the narrative, gonna take the story and say it's true. Yella said it. Oh, he said it. Y'all believe anything, man.
Yeah, and sometimes, man, you don't want to break that wall because them believing it. Fans believing in everything and following it so intensely is what contributes to you being successful as well. You know what I'm saying?
But even if it don't matter, bro, it don't matter if because you would never know. Even if I'm telling you, you never gonna know because they so much. Anything to harm King Yella, they gonna take it. So guess what? I could fall out the sky right now. Oh, yeah, King Yella fell out of planes. You niggas is crazy. Y'all go, oh, look, the plane was right there. It don't matter. Even if I tell y'all this, they still gonna come no matter what. That's not gonna stop them from watching it. Even if it's fake, real, it doesn't gonna stop them from watching it. Because guess what? You never gonna know which one is fake and which one is real. You not gonna know. How you gonna know? You never gonna know.
You know who else does a real good job at doing that? Streamers, man. They're very good at making fake things seem real. And as you get older, you start to pick up, you're like, oh, that was fake. I can see it.
But it's so crazy because I don't know. I mean, like, search be real, but niggas don't know, like, you don't know. Like, I know how to, okay, this is, all right, I'm gonna break it down to you. This how crazy. When y'all thought I got hit in my mouth with a bat, I got my tooth pulled. Okay, we gonna play like this happened. Boop, de bop, boop, bop. 607, oh, he knocked King Yella. I chipped my tooth in California. Somehow he really did elbow me in the mouth. Put it together. It looked like he knocked my tooth out. Y'all believe anything, but he never knocked my tooth out, but he did. It bust my mouth open. He bust my lip. That was real. So what I'm saying is you don't know what's real and what's fake because guess what? It was real that he did hit me in my mouth, but it was fake that he knocked my tooth out. You know what I'm saying? So the situation is just, my tooth was chipped. If you watch the beginning of the interview, I walked in with a chipped tooth already. You dig what I'm saying? So, but the world is just,
Yeah, nah. And sometimes, man, those are not even sometimes. Those are the stories that go viral. Those are the stories that get all the views. So,
you just got to know how to put it together. It was just perfect. It was perfect. Once that happened, it's perfect. Boo, I took the video clip, dropped it. Hey, they're going to take it. They're going to eat it up. Yeah.
And in that interview, that dual interview went crazy, man.
Like 400,000. But that's one thing that the people don't understand. Like, well, all these people, you got to understand. I was going viral with not knowing how to go viral. Like, we're not intentionally doing things. It would just happen. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, that I do, like, automatically, like, right now, like, I'll be falling back. I could bug up and trip out and be all over the blogs every day if that's what I wanted to do. I still be living regular life. I really just had a time. Look at my YouTube channel. I ain't post. And then in 2-3 months, I've been real life been going on, but getting my life together, figuring out, not really just thinking about no internet, because the internet would take you where you understand the money, but it's money that come in multiple ways that just don't come from the internet. So people fail to realize that, you know what I'm saying? But even though I'll take the bag that come, but sometimes you gotta just fall back off that shit sometimes and just let it, and let the miss you and shit too, so.
Nah, I get it, man. I take breaks all the time, man. It's just what it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, I want to slide into another question. Now, I want to finalize that Doodie Low situation and ask this final question. Is OTF losing its grip since Lil Durk got locked up?
Who around here talking about OTF? Who talking about OTF? You got Lil Chucky. Who else? Doodie Low. Who else?
That's true.
I'm trying to figure out, like, who else? Ain't nobody else without, like I said, I've been saying on the interview, Daddy in jail. Y'all gonna, ain't nobody gonna stand on the business, because guess what? He in jail. They worried about getting him out of jail. You can't even think about who all here. You gotta figure out what's going on your own now. That's why you niggas gotta be men and break off. Okay, no matter what, you niggas around dirt. Okay, you like Chucky doing this own thing. You got Lil Fatso, doing their own, but like them little had their own motion already before they went over there with him. Like that Durk created is kind of hard when it created you, because without him, what was it ain't gonna, you don't flop. You niggas don't even know what to do. You wasn't even paying attention to the game. You didn't know. You just want to be rappers. You never thought about going viral, how to play the internet and let the internet pay you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you see some that be like, damn, he got a big ass song, but then he just fell all the way off. Damn, this can't even. It has 600 million views. This nigga can't even get 60,000 views now, because he didn't. In between, he didn't know how to do. Sometimes that's why. Then you can say whatever you want to say. I'm more relevant than the average Chicago nigga that came out from the drill era, because I know how to stay relevant. No matter what, you can say whatever you hate, King Yella, da-da-da-da-da. But when the most press it, King Yella, that's what they gonna click. Just like the NBA YoungBoy say cheese yesterday. Right up. You know what I'm saying? Right up. Just simple little shit. And that was just me just being honest. You ain't gonna do shit to YoungBoy. But it's just, simple shit. Well, it just be simple. 1 + the other is 2.
That's true. And it seems like, man, when it comes to rappers, man, they've been falling off hard lately.
That's why I don't care about rapping, man. Listen, man, I'm dropping a country video, man. I'm finna drop a country album on these niggas, man. I'm finna do for real, bro. I ain't finna this because it ain't nothing else but shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Can't even think outside the box. I'm not thinking out every day. I'm not waking up saying I'm finna go kill it. So that's what make me really don't even want to rap no more. Because I'm not thinking about going to kill people. That's not, I'm thinking about being a father, take care of my kids, getting some money, living life, just doing different shit. Why? You can't think outside the box. Going to the club, popping bottles. All that shit is getting lame now. Niggas don't want to be 1,001 no more. That's lame as hell. Like this, like everything that we was taught that thought was cool growing up, really when you get older, you can sit back and be like, really lame as hell. In the club every weekend, popping bottles. My back hurt, nigga. Nigga, I ain't got time for that, nigga. For real. This, nigga, I'm finna, now I'm at the point where, damn, man, this is something that you think about, I might finna be the same one girl for the rest of my life, because I don't even think about no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get at in life, like when you start changing. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't even doing all that. Why am I hanging with these niggas and these still selling drugs, and these niggas want to ride around and do hot shit? Okay, so now I'm at the point where I got to change my crowd and my environment and my people. I love you, but from a distance. I can't even involve myself with you. Oh, Yella acting funny. No, I'm not. I'm growing. I want to be better for myself. And being around you niggas doing drugs. That's bad influence. Every time I'm around you, Yella, you want to do some, you want to do this, you want to do some nigga trying to get a nigga off. What the stay away from me, bro. That's why you have to get away from these because these will bring you down, man. They will bring you down. Niggas, everything. So it's the same, doing the same, what you get, the same results, gang. So that's why you got to change your environment and do something. But me and Mama Lean dropped a song called Rodeo. We finna finish the video today with my boy Flex. That's why I'm doing something different, man. We might go viral with because it's something different. You ain't gonna be, this not a King Yella. You know, here ain't nothing on here talking about a shoot a person, hurt a person, nothing. The whole song is fun. Bring it back to fun.
Now that's different. That's different. No, that's dope. I would. I can't. Okay, much success. I can't wait till you hear it. To hear it when you drop it. You know what I mean?
The song already out though. The song out. We just finna finish the video. The video gonna go up though. We doing some real. Finna go do the what they be doing, the little country dances and the bull like that. Yeah, it's gonna be a ball.
Okay, the line dancer that they be doing, you know, the boot stopping.
Yeah, boy, I got my cowboy boots is going down. Boy, a couple hours, boys going down tonight. You gonna see Yella Stepple.
Okay, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
It's called a hold down. Call me low down, hold down. What's going down? Hold down. Yeah.
Now, King Yella, you did talk about something that I was going to ask you about. So there's a lot going on about NBA YoungBoy and this tour that he's got coming up that's pretty much shaking hip-hop up. You know, it's been a long time since a tour hit the underground like this, and especially the streets. Because, you know, for a while there, he had as a co-headliner, or it was EBK J-Bo, right?
Man, for J-Bo, man.
He recently got arrested. But people are saying this might be one of the most dangerous tours ever, man. And one of the big stops is in Chicago. Now, you commented on this. What do you think about NBA YoungBoy coming to Chicago for his tour?
Listen, man. YoungBoy is not going to perform at no raggedy-ass club, man. He going to an arena. Who the man, them broke ass ain't finna do nothing to him. You niggas ain't y'all, I said y'all daddy in jail. Dad ass in jail, man. You niggas ain't got nothing left, man. You already see who gonna do something. Baby Threat on there crying already. I'll tell y'all about the body. Come on, man. You niggas is DC. These niggas not how y'all really think they is. They not. Anybody can go kill somebody and do all that. But niggas is really goofies and send-offs. That's why niggas is in these situations they in. This is why. And for whoever, whoever listen to this, if your goofy, stupid, dumb, you dumbass mother, remedial, think you about to do something to YoungBoy, when he comes to Chicago, your ass gonna get smoked or your ass gonna be in jail. So you's a goofy. You just gonna send yourself off. They just sending yourself off, gang. You sending yourself off. Nothing's gonna happen to YoungBoy. He's gonna move like the president. He's gonna have big ass securities, 50 of them, 50, 60 of them, standing this tall. Bro, stop it, man. Stop it, man. They can't. And when he come through, he gonna come through the back. You not gonna not that said it. He gonna be performing all the way up there. You niggas gonna be way down there on the floor. Man, come on, man. How? You're not gonna know when he come in, not gonna know when he leaves. So how you gonna do something to NBA YoungBoy? Tell me. Tell me. You think he gonna dangle and party in Chicago? He gonna slide through. After that next stop, we out of. What am I dangling in Chicago for? How right on my tour bus or whatever we in, slide right to the next city or wherever we go. Let's go. First of all, when you on a tour like that, you don't stay in cities like that. Soon you done, right on the road. This has been like a Greyhound. Nigga, we stopped in one city, right back on the road, gone. Nigga, talking about ain't no hanging out, partying, shake that ass time. It ain't. It ain't, man.
Yeah, it's work, man. It's work,
man. And them niggas ain't gonna, man, listen, half of them niggas some fans anyway. They say Chicago was what YoungBoy number 2, 3rd city top fan base came from Chicago. Come on, man. Durk, all them niggas was that nigga when he first came out. All was YoungBoy. Everybody. Now you niggas act like, man, stop it, man.
I think that would be a far stretch, man. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing.
They not gonna do nothing. It is merged. I stamped that. Broke. And this is another thing. I didn't even put that. The reason why Chicago kill Chicago because them broke ass only killing niggas that stay 2-3 houses around the corner from them. You not driving way over there doing nothing to nobody. And if you out of town and doing let me tell you, because I like, ooh, you don't move out of town to want to kill people still. You move out of town is moving out of town to change their life. So, like if I bump into a nigga, you know how many BD niggas I done ran into in Vegas that live out here? Bro, I ain't on nothing. On phone my you BD on phone woo. On shit. Not on shit. Cause guess what? I'm chilling. I ain't on shit. If I wanted to live like that, if I wanted to die or kill people, I'll still be in Chicago. Them broke ass that's doing that, these niggas is buying guns, living what they going from 74th to 76, 83rd to 87, killing people in them same facilities over there. You niggas ain't going nowhere. And if niggas getting killed like Munna Duke and then all them getting killed somewhere, that's because somebody backdoored they ass and laid on them and they wanted them bad. That's the only reason. But the average not doing all that. He's not. You think a nigga finna be like, we finna rob nigga? Hell no, I'm on parole. Hell no, I ain't rob all these switches for the rob. Hell no, I ain't going downtown to go kill this nigga. You stupid as hell. That's what's gonna happen. And all these niggas that's gonna do that is gonna be a crash out, you heard? His ass gonna be a goofy send-off. Why y'all killing YoungBoy, Paul? Did YoungBoy kill Von? YoungBoy had nothing to do with Von dying. So why y'all hate YoungBoy so much? BDs? Why do the BDs hate YoungBoy so much? YoungBoy did not kill Von. So what's the problem? Go kill him. Why y'all go? If y'all tough ass, take y'all ass down there to Atlanta and go find a person that killed. That boy's still alive that killed Von. You know that, right? He's still alive. He down there partying down there in Atlanta. Somewhere down there. So, yeah. Go get the man that did something to y'all king, to y'all God. Leave YoungBoy alone. Why? Because YoungBoy got the money. He living good. He having a ball. He doing his 1-2. Get off folks. Man, let folks thug it, man. Y'all. Man just did time. The man just got out of prison. Feds. And you niggas there. Oh, BD, fool. On the rock, man. Kill. What folks? Y'all ain't gonna do shit. I'm tired of these niggas, man. All these fake ass, new BD ass niggas, man. For real. Everybody BD. Everybody, you BD, so BD. Since all you niggas so bitty, spit y'all paperwork, y'all literature. You niggas is all fake. Niggas don't even know the 6 points to the stop. They don't even know nothing. You BD. You know these niggas is Lil Durk BDs. They ain't even King David BDs. They ain't even Shorty. They not, who y'all under? You niggas under Lil Durk. You niggas OTF BDs, man. Niggas flip BD when Keep and Durk came now. These niggas are not no real BDs, man. Stupid ass.
Now, when it comes to the whole situation with what's going on in Chicago, and you touched on a topic that I wanted to go back to, was this whole Munna Duke and Doodie and Younggin situation. Now, in their situation, you know, a lot of people feel like they were backdoor because they were shot at a bar called Pork Chop that's kind of like in the Edgewater section of Chicago, and it's not really, you know what I mean? A lot of people are saying
somebody saw them boys and dropped they low. And listen, man, it's probably gonna come out. Whoever killed Munna Duke and Younggin probably ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Or it was his own people. Their own people killed us. Like what Big Mike said. Big Mike said Duke was a player, money getting ass nigga, ain't never did nothing to nobody. Did he or not? Am I wrong? Or did he not say that?
Nah, he said that verbatim. He said that.
He said that man was a pretty boy, getting money. You know, they loved him on the block. He was one of those. But he was not a killer. So, why did you want to kill him? Let's think about it. Somebody just made an example. We got 2 old block niggas thinking shake that ass time. Somebody probably killed them, just wanted to make a name and wanted to be cool. If they might come out, whoever the killer is, I bet you he probably ain't had nothing to do with nothing, not even a part of the war. Somebody just said, F it. Or it was his own people. Watch.
Yeah. Now, there's a bunch of different theories about it, but it sounds like, man, a lot of people believe, especially specifically Big Mike, he believes it was a backdoor.
Yeah, they said the thing was outside. Ooh, that's what I'm saying. So somebody was like, I'm finna kill these BD ass tonight. That's what it was. I don't care what happened. These niggas gonna die tonight.
Now, did you see what somebody who claimed to be a witness had said online that the guy was in a ski mask? He was
outside waiting like this with the pipe out, ready, breathing hard, eating, just basically. But y'all seeing this going on. Ain't no motherfucker gonna go out in the club and say, man, there's a nigga in front of the door with a gun trying to kill somebody. This is wrong with the world now. Why would y'all tell the motherfucker better go to the club, man? Hey, DJ, there's a nigga in front of that door, man. With that pipe, man. With mask on, I don't know who he about to do, but he gonna do somebody when they come up out of here.
It used to be like that. People used to wouldn't be like, the DJ might be like, hey, y'all watch out going outside, man. It's going crazy.
Used to say shit like that, man. Y'all be careful, man. There's a shooter outside. But then, that kind of, that's how the each happened back in the day. That kind of stampede and make people start doing crazy shit and running. But that's better. Everybody run out the door and knock his ass down. Yeah, he can't shoot everybody. That nigga just walked right into a blind spot. She said soon he came out. Boom, 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 boom. One ran. Bow, 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 bow. Scratched their ass right out.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said one of them fell on top of the car.
On the car, yeah. They waited, man. They waited. They laid on, somebody told, man, Duke and that shaking his ass in the club, man. He was in the party and did the nigga Youngin. Or them niggas did something we don't know about. That's another thing people be doing too. You don't know what niggas be doing behind closed doors though, gang. You don't know. Niggas be thieves. Niggas be girls. It be a lot of gang that niggas be doing. And Duke and Durk brother, baby mama, so
Yeah, I that was kind of a weird twist on that. What do you think about that? The fact that, and let me preface this for people who are going to watch this later. So Munna Duke was married, I believe, or engaged to D-Thing, who is Durk's deceased brother's baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Which is wild.
So that lets you know you niggas don't have no respect for nothing. People all the time. It happens. But some just be too close to home. That right there lets you know they probably was sneaking and geeking already, or playing with each other, hee ha ha around, when they came around, she watching them all in this, ain't no telling. Or he probably been hitting her. I don't know. Huh?
Now, with all your years in the streets, is there anything that ain't off limits? Like, it seems like cats will mess with your girl as soon as you get locked up, your sister, your mom, like, what's up?
Man, ain't no, man, we live in a cold world right now, Witty. What? Ain't no morals, ain't no principles. People don't stand for nothing. They don't respect nothing. Once you dead, you gone. It's over with. Rest in peace. Everything, eh? Y'all don't even realize the shit that goes on, man. That man died, man. People celebrate when you die. Like, that's real. Like, when you look at life, like, nigga, what you happy and partying and drinking and I'm dead, man. That's not like you. Them not the spirits you supposed to have, gang. So it's like all that, like life is it's crazy when you think about it. People partying, I guess they say celebrating your life, but I don't know. When people lose their life, gang, that your spirit, like, you really supposed to be up and sad and
Now, what do you think about the cats posing with the chains afterwards?
Man, I don't know who them niggas was, man. I don't know, man. They say that shit was fake, man, but I don't know. That's what I'm saying. See, you see niggas. That's why I said you never know what niggas got going on or what niggas done did to niggas, because now, soon that happened, niggas got O-block chains. Like, nigga, I told you, nigga, I got your nigga a trophy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got your chain. So, if a nigga sat there and killed the nigga and pulled his chain off his neck, he's a real killer. He's a real killer, man. You wanted that, you wanted up, man. I got your, you know what I'm saying?
That's wild. Now with this passing, there were some rumors about Munna Duke as well, that he wasn't an angel like people had professed. Like he might have been involved in a lot of the war stuff that was going on that was publicized on social media, man. So, I mean, like you said, do you think it's just a possibility that there was a situation going on that most people just aren't aware of?
I don't know. I ain't never heard of him being in nothing. I don't know. I ain't heard of him doing nothing to nobody. So I can't say what, you know. We got people that, you got niggas that sneaky play too, you know. I don't know.
No, I bet on that.
I got like a whiff or something before, but then it wasn't nothing that when the homework got done and cut back, like that was like false. So I don't know.
All right, man. So let's change topics, and I want to ask you about this. And you also kind of touched on this earlier. Your fight with 607 Up, man. Now you were recently in an interview with 607 Up. You guys were doing like a dual interview where you were mutual combatants. I'm joking, man. You guys were just kind of giving your talking head points about different topics. And there was a situation that happened where it looked like he had elbowed you in the mouth. A lot of people, it went viral. People were saying that, hey, man, 607 elbowed King Yella in the mouth and it just went up. You know what I'm saying? Now, what actually happened in that situation? Because I asked him about it when it first went viral before the interview was released. And we saw what happened after the interview was released, but I want to get your take.
You know what's so crazy too? Because look, my little brother pointed it out. In the video, what made me do that, he was playing behind my back already doing. I didn't really peep what he was doing, but my brother just showed me what he was really doing. And he was doing shit like he was gonna punch me already. Behind my back, that's what he was doing. And just in the midst of that, but I did see him do something, so I was just playing when I got on him. But when I got on him, it was just a crackhead, he got into protect mode. He got it and hit me in my, I should have kicked his ass though, but that's what happened when you horseplay. So it was, I couldn't get mad at him for real. As a man, I could have got on, went across it, but that ain't me. I ain't that type of person. Just, that's like bullying a person, bro. I don't bully people, bro.
I was gonna say this point, like you go, like side to side, the size comparison was crazy.
But it's still in reality, like niggas play on the internet. It's not my fault that you niggas is little and I'm big. Now I could be out here smacking you niggas, but it's me and it's my heart that I know that you niggas, cause this is what I be telling you, can't with me. You niggas not even in my weight class. You can't, if I get on your ass for real, it's gonna be ugly for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have crushed them like this, for real. I could have crushed them, but I like 607 Unks though. I like 607 Unks, like he really, people play crazy and whatever, like, besides the crazy shit, like he intelligent, he got, he got some game. And I like OGs like that that you could get, that you could learn something from, you know what I'm saying? Like even with my shit, niggas be like, Yella crazy, but then I could do the crazy, but in the crazy, still getting a lot of game out and a lot to keep, uplifting people. I don't really just bring people down or have people crashing out. Same way Charleston do a lot of crazy, but Charleston give a lot of game and a lot too, you know what I'm saying? And speak a lot of real. So that's the type that you got to see. Sometimes play crazy because that's like being a kid. If I don't, a kid throwing temper tantrum to get your attention. Sometimes I got to do crazy for y'all to pay attention because me doing this, y'all just looking past it. So now when I act stupid and act, then now y'all got your eyes open. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you're saying. I only got 2 more questions for you, King Yella, and this one is a big one. So I want to get your opinion because it's a big topic that's going on right now, I should say. This whole Diddy situation. Now, I haven't talked to you since the whole trial has taken place. And, I kind of stopped watching the trial updates as much. I listen to DJ Academics, his takes and stuff like that, because he seems to temper down, and sometimes I listen to Take Capone. But, man, even some of them started to, because is so nasty, man. Like, this is one of the nastiest trials I've ever heard. Like, the details are pretty disturbing and gross, man. What do you think about this whole Diddy trial, man?
I don't really know. I ain't really been keeping up with the Diddy trial, man. I see that Kid Cudi showed up to court today. I say they say Cassie's husband ran out the courtroom, man, not knowing that she was sucking all that like that and getting yeah, man.
That was like the first day. And I gotta admit this. When I see Cassie, Lauren London, like, those are like top tier in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, Cassie, but that's why you can't. I don't put past nobody. I don't give a how famous this to see this with the world is fucked up. Just because you famous, you still with the person who you was, bro. A lot of people be famous, but some people be hoes. Some people be pieces of people. Some people be dirty ass people. Some people famous as hell and still nasty and dirty, don't even wash their ass. Some people that you got to take it for who they are. You already raised like this. She already made it in the industry. You got to think about it. Cassie, Diddy brought that girl out. She was 10, man. And y'all don't understand this. For females, gang, it's not. Females have to, they wait to the top. And that's just what it is. Don't think females, a lot of you got, what's my baby name? Maya. Maya said she stopped making music because she wouldn't do surgery. So she didn't make it too farther and farther. You got to think about it. The people that keep making it farther and farther and farther is the people that's willing to get willing to be a yes man, willing to be a yes woman, willing to just sit there and take whatever get them. They not finna play with nobody like King Yella. And this what the game do, gang. You know what? I'm Ice Cube. I'm coming to the record label bats and beat this down. Who you playing with? So they know who to do that to. Cassie, just what it is. She knew. Ain't no telling who else was there. And that's just the same way with the R. Kelly situation. Family members bringing these kids around knowing that they finna make. Why you got your daughter hang with R. Kelly? Yeah, baby, going there so we can get some money. It's everything. It's always something behind it that be going on. There's always something behind this. Cassie and his son, and she tried to make it seem like Diddy made her. You wanted to do that. You got the right to say you don't want to do this. You don't have to do nothing you don't want to do. So you sitting there, workers. This is what Diddy like. So what I'm saying, even if this what Diddy like, who forced you to do this? If you were there's people like there's people out there in this world like that. They like that. Okay, you my wife and they got shit on in Vegas. And this is what goes on. People pay tricks. Tricks pay motherfuckers to their wife and do all type of shit in front of them and all type. You know what I'm saying? That's the same. Some people get turned on from that free shit. Me? Hell no. When I see you old, I'll never talk to your stinking, funky, trifling ass again. You.
Yeah, in front of me? Like, no, but shorty, you gone. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wouldn't want nobody messing with my shorty, dog. No, ain't no way in the world.
But that's why it go back to maybe was. I mean, he might not be a ground pimp, but obviously he was a pimp. A rich. He had to be, because in reality, did he really care about her? You can't care about nobody that you doing that to. How the you not finna come kiss me in my mouth? You just in your mouth, and I don't know. That's out that shit. You sit there and watch somebody your wife. That's what's sick. And then kiss her in the mouth. This nigga just gave your that to the floor. And nasty steak is
just I assume most people just ain't built like that. That's
I'm not built like that. I can't never. Well, no. And this is what I'm saying. I'm built like that because I somebody like it got to be beneficial. This is giving me everything or something, but I don't care about her. I don't care about her. Ain't no way possible I'm finna see Mama Lean doing like that. It's over with. Here, what the? Now, okay, she's a goofy. If she give me everything she got, ooh, I don't care about her. So I don't care. She done brought me $100,000. She done brought me this. She done gave me that. Okay, that's what's okay. I don't care about her. But somebody you care about, you in a relationship with, you love, and we laid up, we got Hell no.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I just
Diddy
couldn't.
didn't care about that girl, man. That girl was in. You got to think about it. He signed the contracts. Her was a. And that's just what it is. That's why he going through now.
That's what it seems like, man. Because the details of this have been pretty gross. You know, they playing with all sorts of stuff and all sorts of stuff. It's just wild, man. Now, I do got to get to this point. Nothing I've heard yet. I hear a case against him as far as like what he's being charged for federally. So it almost feels like a public shaming as opposed to proving the case right. So what do you think about that? Do you think there's a possibility that Diddy gets off for this, or do you think he's going down no matter what?
We don't know how to go. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Don't beat gun cases, bro. You finna beat. You talking about this being like this? I don't know. God, I pray that he do come from under, but I don't know. I don't know. These people that they don't play fair in them courtrooms, man. They don't play fair in them courtrooms. A lot of people don't beat cases. Some people get lucky, but the average person, they get their ass slaughtered.
Yeah. Well, our final question, King Yella, and my bad for cutting you off. I wanted to just ask you this one quick one. When it comes to this New Orleans situation, have you been paying attention to these inmates that got loose?
Yeah, I actually saw one of them. They say, I think somebody or his grandma or somebody killed his grandma 10 years ago or some years ago or something like that. An officer or something, or some crazy happened, and years later, shorty spent around and killed four people related to the officer or some crazy shit. I saw some crazy. You know what I'm saying?
One of them, that's one of his charges. Now, the two guys who were there for like misdemeanor charges, like what in the world, short-term felony charges, like they had like maybe 3 or 4 years. What would possess them to run with only 3 or 4 years? Like,
be ready to go, man. Yeah, and knowing you that escape automatic 5. Escape automatic 5 years. So then you finna go to a max yard. And now you're not getting no programs, you're not getting nothing. They finna send you to the worst everything. Now you finna have to do that hard time. So they wasted their time. Now that killed people and all that, I'm gone too. So talking about, I'm out of here. But all I say is like all them went right back to New Orleans. They went back to a lot of people ask, why would you go back home? In my head, why would you go back home? Miss home. Don't know nothing else. This is what I'm saying. The average person don't know nothing else. They don't have nowhere to go. They don't know. They got 2 niggas walking downtown New Orleans. They have nowhere to go. They don't know nothing. People, the average, they don't think outside the box. They don't have no family. They already just broke out of prison. They got no money. So the only thing you could do, if I came home, I ain't gonna lie. If I came home and I had body murders, like, why not? I'm coming home getting wild. We finna hit a couple banks. We finna get wild. You gotta get wild. I already got life anyway. I'm never getting out anyway. So why not? Come home, nail a couple more. Some more folks that already did something. Some just, I don't know. What you gonna do? You might as well go all the way if you gonna go. But that got you short time and all that, you crazy. Ain't no way possible. But them got them elbows, of course. And you got to think down south Louisiana prisons and stuff, like, it's really sweet. So one of the officers or somebody was bringing them to even break out of there. Somebody was bringing them. Like, you got to think about it. You look on social media now, everybody got phones in prison. I just saw jumping around with pounds in prison. He on the yard like that. They got iPhones. Jail ain't jail no more. They up there thugging. I'm surprised. Got a Glock in there with a switch. They don't know. You got it.
There's 2 ladies that they're looking for, and another who's already been apprehended, who they said was actually an accomplice in this whole thing. You know, it was
and she work on the yard.
Yeah. Now, what do you think? Like, it seemed like they ain't have no plan, bruh. So at that point, you think they just go on with whatever?
The plan was to break out of prison. Now, what you do after that, Who knows? Nobody know what these niggas doing. They don't even know. The plan was to escape this prison. Louisiana got up prisons. That's some systems. You don't want to get locked up in Louisiana, man. Them ain't the places you want to spend the rest of your life at, man.
I never even grew up or knew anything about
You ain't see.
So we've heard of Angola. Have heard of Angola?
Yeah, that's all you need right there. That's all you need. That's all you need right there. You heard them. You saw them. You saw them people dying when Corona happened down there in Louisiana. They had dead bodies stacked. They was leaving them. And he dead. Put his ass over there. Oh, he dead. They just leave their ass over there. They don't give a fuck, man. And down. Let me tell you something about that. You could pay the COs. You could do everything, man. Them is bringing in everything. You gotta listen. Them selling the COs selling. They with all the bullshit, man. That's what's going on.
That's crazy, man. Now, what do you think about people placing bets? They were placing bets who got caught in what order.
I ain't see that. That's crazy. What they press real bets? Did they put it on the prize picks? Nah.
Yeah, it was on one of the betting sites. It was on
the real betting site. You know they do crazy like that, boy. People gonna bet. This money. Which one of these dumb y'all think gonna get caught first? That's crazy. That's crazy as hell.
Yeah,
that's crazy as hell.
This is a wild time, King Yella, man. That's why I always gotta call you up and ask and see if we can get it together, man, and do an interview, because I like your takes, and just to get a understanding of, what you feel about a lot of these topics outside of your blogging, your successful blogging career, and your other interviews and things like that, man. But yeah, man, that was tight. It's a crazy time, man. It's a crazy time.
Yes, sir.
But with that, King Yella, it wouldn't be right unless I gave you the floor to shout out anything that you got coming up in the future. Go ahead, King Yella, the floor is yours.
Man, listen, man. I just want to thank God for waking me up every day. Y'all should thank God, man. I'm just working, man. It ain't really nothing to talk about, man. Just stay focused, stay out the way, get y'all some money, be a father, take care of y'all kids, man. Stay sucker free. And shout out my boy Witty. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you already know, King Yella, and we out this thing. Peace.